Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things already rolling. Arsenal have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Now it's Mbappe. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's picked it up out wide. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Götze. Götze! World class! Mario Götze! He's got himself an absolute peach. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And the pass is intercepted. Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's having a shot! In he goes again. Defending of the desperate variety. A lot of space ahead of him. Played back into the centre. Pirlo. Now it's Cruyff. Maldini gives no quarter whatsoever. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's had it taken off him. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And Messi! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rodri. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good-looking ball. And now the breakaway. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Cruyff. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Rodri. Now that looks a... He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Yaya Toure. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Johan Cruyff, number 7...
So we're into the second 45.
Number 19, Messi, number 24, Toure, coming on the field,
Schneider.
number 11, Gullit, number 9, Eto'o, number 18, Pele,
Seedorf.
22, Nedved.
Mario Götze can so cleverly... Götze! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Nedved. Now it's Eto'o. Gets a good foot in there. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Vieira. Now it's Pele. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Has another go. And it's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but...
It's Götze! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rodri. Pele quietly revving up.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Eto'o. Pele. And it's Thuram.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Adriano running at top gear. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And they've got rid. Nedved.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pass is just off target. And he thumps it clear. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That's going in strongly.
Eto'o has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. No, he's just misjudged that one. Mario Götze. Plays a sharp little ball here. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? 2 minutes to be added on. Schneider is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Nedved. Nicely spread. Now it's Pele, and he's worked it through. They have held on just. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Mario Götze collecting the match ball, and it is his. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Germany clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We're up and running then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up.
Goes for the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Vieira running with intent. Ibrahimovic, he has found the way through. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Brilliant save from Buffon! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he decides to cross it. Threads one in. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, a guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. Puskas. Pirlo! Tremendous from Pirlo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. It's Sneijder! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Sneijder is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to pass it through. Puskas! Superb from Puskas! About as smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's been shifted off it. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Yaya Toure stood up well to him there. Now it's Puskas, and he plays one through. He's had a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nesta gets over and intercepts. Seedorf. Pirlo. Mbappe. Yaya Toure. And the shot! And he's stuck it away!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So could they be onto something here? Pirlo. And it's Seedorf. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Adriano. Now it's Puskás. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Cruyff. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Substitution in progress.
Germany are looking to go forward now. Germany have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff, distributed tidily. Tries to cross.
Has been indicated.
And that should get the job done. It's Sneijder! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That's the end of the first 45.
Germany are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Please join me in wishing
Germany
a
up
happy
by
wedding
3
anniversary
after
to
a
one of our
terrific
Bangkok
45
members.
minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14,
That
Ibrahimovic.
gets us going once more.
Number 7, Mbappe. Number 10,
Looking to play him in.
Cruyff.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Pirlo. Coming on the field.
Zambrotta.
Number 9, Eto'o.
Nicely
Number
weighted
18,
ball.
Pele.
Oh, good read.
Number
That was well
11,
played, well
Gullit.
stopped.
Number 16,
Now it's Puskás.
Rodri.
Germany different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He's having a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Gullit. That's Vieira. And it's Rodri. Now, can they get him away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Thuram. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rodri. Yaya Toure. That's destined for the flank. Gullit has the space to scheme. Tries to get it clear. Germany are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Eto'o!
This match was 61.
No, he's missed it.
52.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. Germany are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Thuram getting this one clear. Now it's Pelé. Nakata with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Maldini. Desai. Looking for the run. And this is Goetze. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job.
Oh, terrible pass. Maldini. He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Cruyff couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Nice interception, well timed.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Gullit. And there's green grass ahead of him. Brilliantly cut out. And that's really well manoeuvred.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Gullit. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, red, nice interception. Zambrotta. Toure, who's set up one goal so far. Goetze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get it through? Yaya Toure. Rodri could move up a gear here. To Thuram. Desai. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Rodri. Pelé.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Quality ball. And he's picked it up out wide.
There will be
That's good
one
play.
minute added time.
Goetze makes a dash for it. Pelé. And that will be it. Germany looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so...